Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Their charitable foundation is called Sharing Change, and it's funded by members who round up their electric bills to the nearest dollar each month as a donation and support hundreds of nonprofits. You can find out more at sharingchange.org. We're going to find out more about Murfreesboro City Schools here this morning, and it is just about back to school time. We're within 20 or so plus days before the first day back. Lisa Trail joins us this morning, communications director for the district. And Lisa, there's you said just a second ago before we went on the air, the countdown is on.
The countdown is definitely on. I think everyone has taken their last vacations for the summer. Our teachers are ready to come back. Their in-services are already starting. Our buildings are full. It's just amazing. It doesn't seem like summer has been very long this year because we had so many children participate in summer school. So that went all the way through June. So our buildings between summer school and ESP have been active this year. Very much so. And this, I guess, is maybe a more recent deal. Maybe we had summer school before COVID. I didn't realize, but that's a good thing to help get kids caught up, and it's utilizing those buildings that are there for that purpose. Absolutely. We've always had ESP in our buildings, but summer school to this extent is new since COVID. You're correct. Yeah. Well, so we've had a little bit of time. I'm sure that the schools use the month of July before kids come back to do that good deep cleaning and get those floors waxed and all that good stuff too. They are cleaning, a lot of painting going on. Mitchell Nilsson Primary just finished their painting in their gym and throughout. It looks so nice and fresh and clean. We are putting in the new playground structures at several of the schools. Mitchell Nilsson Elementary, Discovery is getting their new sports courts. And then we broke ground last week, so we're so excited for Reeves Rogers expansion. The Reeves children and adults are going to have to deal with a little bit of construction or quite a bit of construction throughout the year, but we'll figure it out. We've done it before with other schools, but we're so excited that new addition is ready to begin and will be opening by this time next year. All right. Well, and that will add, do you have an estimate on how many classrooms and such that will add for you? So it's really it's a new administrative wing, which will open up the front, not any additional classrooms. It's more adult space for like conference rooms, some guidance counselor rooms. It's expanding the nurses station because it's a little bitty thing. More safety issues being added. Just opening up so we can use the classrooms the way they need to be used, which is as a classroom and not an office. Yeah, and kind of helps to secure that front office entry, I would think, too. Absolutely. It's just a really nice upgrade for Reeves, and we're very excited to see it coming around. We've been planning on it since right around 2020, but then life changed, so we're a few years late, but it's going to work beautifully, and I'm really excited for Ms. Hardiman and her team. They're so excited to see this coming on. Well, nothing like 2020 to put a wrench in all plans, but kind of coming back from all of that. And so I mentioned just a second ago, we're getting close to back to school. This important information maybe you want to get out there to parents. I'm sure that what's on their mind is, school supplies and all that kind of stuff. So what would you tell parents right now in anticipation of August 7th? Well, school supplies are already on the website, so if they're trying to use those tax-free weekends or anything else, those lists are already provided. Just go to your child's website or go to the city schools website and list it per grade level. Don't worry, don't overstress about it. We're going to have lots of communication to you before school begins, and school does begin on August 7th for those first through sixth graders. Now, kindergarten starts phasing in, and everything about that is on the school calendar, and they're going to get information about how to phase in a kindergartner. Same thing for pre-K. So we will also be having open houses. I think most schools are having their open house on August 5th, which is the Monday, I think, or Tuesday prior to us beginning school. The Skyward enrollment, which is what we get most calls from about this time of year, which is our parent portals, it actually opens up on July 24th for people to do enrollment and re-enrollment. If they're just wanting to change emergency contacts or telephone numbers and all that, they can do that now. But that date when they can actually get in there and really work on their the parent portal is July 24th. So that's just right around the corner as well. Like I said, our principals are coming back. Our teachers, our front office staff. It's coming back to beginning of the new school year. So it's just a lot of excitement going on.
Now, on Skyward, for parents who have been on that before and they just need to change some things, that's what you were saying. They could do that if they've got their own login. Are you mainly talking about new students? Is that really what that July 24th is about?
Right. Well, okay. If you did not verify your student was returning to school last year, at the end of last year, that's the time that you can do that is July 24th, saying, yes, my child is coming back to this school, and they're going to be fourth grade at Overall Creek. If they didn't already do that. If it's a new person coming to our district, that opens on July 24th, and we would have to teach them how to go through that parent portal. But if it's someone and you said, oh, yeah, I'm coming back to Overall Creek, fourth grade, but you know what, I changed my phone number over the summer and I just need to change that, you can go ahead and do that now. So it's those little things that you can do now, but that real saying, yes, I'm going to be there so we know that to have a seat for that child, that opens again on July 24th.
Okay, and plenty of time. The first half day is on the 7th, and August 7th is a Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and then the next week is kind of phasing in with the kindergarten.
Actually they start phasing in for kindergarten. Let me look at this.
I can look it up here for you real quick on the calendar.
So August the 9th is kindergarten half day for students with A through L, and that's A through L. The last name begins with A through L. And then August 12th is the kindergarten half day for M through Z. And then they all come back to school together the following day for a half day. So it's just one of those, just look at the school calendar. It's on the website under cityschools.net. There's a link that says calendar, and that will tell you kind of how to plan for everything. And again, those teacher supply lists are already up and ready to go, so you should be able to buy whatever is on that list. And if you can't find it, don't stress if it's just too much, because we realize going back to school is pretty expensive for a lot of parents. And if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 children going to school, it does get a little pricey. Let us know. Let us help you out with that, because we don't want anyone to feel that burden of going back to school. We want them to feel the excitement of it.
Absolutely. And I appreciate the fact that calendar is right there on the homepage, so you can't miss it. So it's not like it's hidden somewhere, under a pull down or something. So you can find the calendar there as well on the website. I did want to ask you about ESP before our time gets away. For those who maybe haven't been in ESP or have, is there a kind of a re-registration for that happens?
Absolutely. You register for ESP is now open for registration for the fall. So you do register each semester. It's fall, spring, summer. And now is the time to be doing that so they can hire appropriately as well. They do need to know you're coming, and they have a really easy way of getting registered. And we're hoping for no waiting list this year, but we can never guarantee that.
Yeah, I guess you just never really know how that is going to go until folks start registering. So if you can do that now, I guess that's the time to get it done.
Absolutely. We would appreciate that for sure.
And each school, it would be different, I'm assuming, too, in terms of registration and where they are in that process and how many availabilities and et cetera.
Absolutely. Yeah. We need to know which school you're registering for sure.
Good stuff.
And that does help us hire and be appropriately staffed on that first day at school.
And I guess it doesn't hurt to make mention that if you are looking for maybe a chance to give back to the school system, as an EA or substitute or something like that maybe a good time to start looking at that. It could be, a second career. I don't know, a lot of different reasons why you might want to work within the city school system.
Absolutely. Brian, you're reading my mind. Absolutely. On our website, you can find all the job listings. We're getting ready to send out some social media information a little bit later today about the job openings that are available. But if you're looking for a substitute job, if you're looking for an EA position or working in our cafeteria or driving a bus, or there's just a plethora of opportunities to be a part of Murfreesboro City Schools. We're a great organization to be employed with. I think we have just some wonderful opportunities for folks to be a part of the school. And you don't have to be a teacher to be a part of a school, but we certainly still need a few teachers as well.
Sure. I'm sure that's the case, too. So all of that information is, I would assume, at cityschools.net as well.
That is correct. Cityschools.net. And you can also find information on our Facebook account or our Twitter or other LinkedIn. Those kind of opportunities are listed there as well.
Great stuff. Anything else before we let you go?
No, thank you so much for allowing us to come on and just talk about our schools. We're so proud of them. Murfreesboro City Schools is one of the top 20 largest school districts in Tennessee, which is kind of odd to think about with us just being pre-K through sixth grade. But we're just so happy to be here and sharing these opportunities with our community.
Most certainly. Lisa, I guess by the next time we talk, we'll be in school and doing some things like that. So I appreciate you spending some time with us today.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. Lisa Trail joining us here on Rutherford Issues today. And don't forget, you can check the podcast, audio and video, right there at WGNSradio.com. Just look for Rutherford Issues. You can find it right there. And we'll have the podcast up in just a moment. More of the show coming up here in just a couple of moments on News Radio WGNS.